Alright y'all, we're back with another video, and today I'm replacing the O2 sensor in the 335 because the past couple days my JB4 has been turning off again, and it's throwing the 2 CAA code, which is something like for the pre-cats. It's one of the O2 sensors in my cats, so it's bank 1 sensor 1, so I'm just gonna make a video on how to change that, and yeah, that's pretty much all I got going right now. So let's go in the house real quick and get the sensor. And I watched a YouTube video, and it looks like a pretty easy process, but we all know how the easy YouTube videos turn out. So far, the plans for the 335, I ordered some new stuff so I can get it sold. Hopefully, I want to get it sold within the next week or two, and then get the M3 on the channel ASAP, just because I'm tired of having the 335, I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared the turbos are gonna go out soon, and I don't want to have to put aftermarket turbos on them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get the E92 M3 so I don't have to worry about that. And yeah, so y'all see that soon. But I got the sensor right here. It is the black one because it's bank 1, and yeah, it should be pretty easy. It's the one in the front. Look how terrible this looks. That's why I need a new car, y'all. I don't need that anymore. But I'm gonna get this sensor changed out, and yeah, I'll show you how to do that. But last night I ordered an upgraded PCV valve and some new dual code air intakes, because the red ones on this one are almost black. They're so old. And when I was going to Miami, one of my tow hooks on the front flew off on the interstate, so I had to order a new one of those. And then yeah, so the beamer are pretty much done once I get this O2 sensor and whatnot put on. But you can see those look almost black now, so I got some new of those. And yeah, I'm gonna try to sell this car ASAP so I can get the M3. And well, that's what we have going right now. It is gonna be a little loud just because my dad's working on the second floor of the shop right now, but I'll try to cut that out as much as I can, and I'll show y'all how to do it. All right, so I'm gonna start by taking off this engine cover. Thank God mine doesn't have any clips on it. It kind of just sets on there, so it comes off very easy. And yeah, this is what we got going on under here. Here's the sensor I'm changing. This is bank 1, it's in the front. Here's bank 2, it's the gray one, and they wrap around the back of your valve cover, and they go somewhere down in there. I can't really see it. Hold on, let me get the light. You can kind of see they route down there on the downpipe somewhere. So yeah, I'll get under the car in a second and show y'all exactly where they go. But this is the sensor we're replacing right here. So yeah, hopefully this fixes it, and no more. So the problem is the JB4 keeps turning off when I'm doing a pull. So like if I go into high RPMs, the hazards flash and it goes into map 4. And when I check the user adjustment settings, it says the AFR is lean. And I was looking through the forums and stuff, and people were saying if your O2 sensor is out, then it's causing your AFR to be lean, and my car's throwing one of the codes. So I'm gonna change this and hopefully it fixes it. So this is the one that we're replacing it with. I think if you go get it from AutoZone, it's like $175, so definitely don't do that. I think this is from Amazon. It's like 220 bucks for both of them. Works just as good. Every video I've watched, most people just went and bought the Amazon one. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go under the car real quick and find exactly where this routes, and then I'll come back up top. Gotta jack up the car. We're getting a lift in here soon, so I won't have to worry about this anymore, but for the time being, we have to jack. All right, let's see here. Hopefully the car doesn't fall on me. All right, where is bank 1? I just got into the car and realized I'm gonna have to take the tire off, so that's what we're doing now. Always in the way, always. Jack her up. Let's get it. Come on. Squish your head. All right, y'all, so it's kind of hard to see on the GoPro, but if you take the passenger side wheel off, the down pipes are under here. There's your O2 sensors that go on the down pipes. The bank one sensor one is actually in this tiny little hole right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's in this hole right here. And yeah, so I need to figure out how I'm gonna get to that. I can either take the skin plate off or just try to reach my hand up there and unscrew it, but yeah, so the easiest way is to take the passenger wheel off, literally in this hole right here. If you get on your car and look up, you'll see it with a light easily. All right, so I actually am gonna have to take the belly pan housing off because there's no way to get up to the O2 sensors without taking this off. So I'm gonna take this off real quick, and then hopefully I'll be able to reach the O2 sensors. Alright, I got a little bit of it off. You can already see there's a lot more room under here, so I'm gonna go back there and take the last couple bolts off and hopefully get all this exposed so I can see more things. Lay my head right in there. I've got my head laid in all types of oil. This shit just fell right on top of my head. Alright, well the bottom pan's out. Alright, I just pulled the underbelly off of it. Screws probably went everywhere, won't find most of them, but that's alright. Laid my head in some oil and antifreeze, so yeah, that's pretty cool too. But hopefully we can reach this sensor now from under there. I'm gonna try to get under there and look real quick and see if we can reach it. So that shiny thing right there, that's the bank one sensor one. So I'm gonna try to stick my hand up there. I'm gonna try to stick my hand up there with a wrench instead of going and getting special. Come on. Instead of going to get the special tool they make. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can stick my hand up there real quick. We're gonna get y'all. I've been fighting with this thing for 30 minutes now. This is the tiniest space I've ever had to work in. Man, I just love Beamers so much. I just love working on them in tight spaces where you can't fit any tools, and it's just so fun. Why would you not want to do that? My belt almost got shredded a couple months ago, and there's still hair and stuff all up under my car from the belt. Even back here. It's like a whole hairball. Alright y'all, I just got the O2 sensor screwed in down there. And basically, here's the old one here. This is what it looks like. I'm just gonna follow this one. It wraps around the back of the valve cover. And connect it to here, and I'm gonna take a little drive around the block and see. Hopefully my car does not turn the JB4 off anymore, and the code stops coming up. So yeah, let's get this routed right here, and then we'll go see. All right, so we have the new one plugged in. I'm gonna set it back down here like it was. All right, she's clipped back down in there. I'm gonna run this around the back real quick. All right, y'all, so I got it plugged in down there and I got it all routed up here and plugged in. It literally just tucks back there. You don't gotta do nothing special, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Put the engine cover back on and she is done. All right, y'all, I just got the underbelly put back on, so everything's put back together. I got the tire put back on too, so yeah, the new O2 sensor has been routed. You can see it right here. And yeah, it's down there on the, I think it's on the downpipe. It said pre-cat, so I'm not sure if it's on the downpipe or right before it, but it's somewhere down in there. I'm gonna start the car up real quick and see if it's still throwing the same code. So yeah, let's see real quick. I'm gonna get my phone real quick and read the codes with JB4 and see if the code comes up. If it doesn't come up, I'm gonna plug the MHD adapter in and read the DME codes, because sometimes JB4 won't throw the codes up unless like you're driving or the car actually like kicks it up on the dash. So yeah, I'm gonna check this real quick and see if the codes come up on JB4. AFR's at 14 idling. That's perfect. It was just sitting at 20 before I changed it, and that's how I knew it was bad, because when I went on the JB4 configurations over here, hold on, over here, if you come down to the bottom down here, it'll tell you why your JB4 is turning off. You can't really see on my phone, but mine kept saying AFR Lean, and I went online and looked it up, and they said this is supposed to be between like 13 and 15 or something like that. And mine was just sitting at like 19 to 20. So yeah, I think that's finally fixed. I'm gonna go inside real quick and take a shower and get all cleaned up, and I'm gonna take the car for a little ride, just make sure everything's running right. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Just changing the O2 sensor in the car. It's a pretty self-explanatory process, I'm not gonna lie. It's literally unclipping it here up top. It's not even really routed, it's just kind of set behind the valve cover back there, and it just goes down there. And if you have the original downpipes on your car or whatever in the O2 sensors and they've never been touched, get some PB blaster and spray on it before you try to take it off, or you're going to be busting your knuckles and stuff trying to unscrew it, because it's not going to come off. But thankfully those were aftermarket, so I literally just tweaked it a little bit and it loosens itself. But yeah, PB blaster for stuff like that. If it doesn't come loose on these cars, it works wonders. But yeah, she's purring right now. Yeah, my AFR is reading perfect right now. One thing that changed when I flashed my car with the MHD back-end flash, when my car hits 160 degrees on the JB4, my hazards don't flash anymore. And they used to when I just had the JB4, but I don't know what's up with that. The O2 sensor definitely fixed it. I'm gonna keep driving a little bit longer and just try to enjoy having my car a little bit longer before I sell it. Every single day I get off work, I take a shower, go home, and I just drive my car around a little bit before I go to the gym, just to enjoy before I get rid of it. Because y'all don't realize how bad I wanted this car, and now I'm sitting here thinking about selling it. But yeah, when I get back home, I'll pick the GoPro up and do a little outro and stuff. But yeah, it was a pretty simple thing to do the AFR, or to figure out why the AFR was lean. I was on the JB4 looking in the user adjustment settings, and in that little box, it had a number 2 in it, which was saying the AFR was lean. And I went and looked up on Safari if a bad O2 sensor can cause your AFR being lean. Because when I bought this car, the guy gave me an O2 sensor, and he was like, here's an extra one or whatever. And I didn't think nothing of it, so I just took it. And so as soon as it said the AFR was lean, I looked up on Safari if the O2 sensor could cause that. And everybody in the forum was like, yes, 100%. So first thing that fixed it, because I've had to do 14 things before and it didn't fix the problem. So yeah, I'll pick the GoPro back up when I get to the house. All right, y'all, I just got back to the house from taking the drive or whatever, and the car is doing perfect, so that's good. And yeah, I think it fixed it, I'm not gonna lie. So hopefully it holds up for the next week or 2 or 3 or whatever until somebody buys it and nothing goes wrong again, because I'm trying to get rid of this thing ASAP. So yeah, just so y'all know what's going on, M3 coming soon. And I just got back from Miami last weekend, and yeah, I was gonna make a big vlog and stuff like that, but it was my sister's birthday, and we just kind of did our own thing and stuff down there, so I didn't really film too much of that. But yeah, the next video hopefully will be selling the 335. Or actually, no, the next video should be installing the new dual cone filters. I gotta put that tow hook thing on the front. When I was going to Miami, it flew off on the interstate, so the little cap came off. I ordered a new one of those, and the upgraded PCV. So yeah, that'll be the next video. But yeah, if y'all stay to the end of this video, don't forget to put the Bible verse in the comments, and I'll like and pin your comment. That's the #1 most important thing in the video. Put the Bible verse in the comments. And yeah, y'all stay blessed, and I'll catch you in the next video.